Happy 2016, first episode of CPE.
And yeah, pretty much. Because I mean, it was uploaded. The first one was uploaded. The last one was uploaded on January 1st, the New Year's Day, but we recorded it New Year's Eve.
Yep, and Walter White's not dead.
Do you guys want to hear a random fact?
What? Okay.
Doctor Awkward spelled backwards is Doctor Awkward. Basically, awkward is spelled the same way backwards.
Race car spelled backwards.
Yeah. Oh yeah, actually.
That is true. All right, so we're gonna move right on to Raw. I mean, and this Raw, I guess, was pretty good. I guess we'll just go over it. So I mean, they at first they start off with Stephanie McMahon promo. Roman Reigns came out and they had a bit of back and forth before Stephanie was pretty much saying, "Well, good luck because you're gonna need it because that night he would have to defend against Sheamus and Vince would be the special referee." Then we get to a rematch from I think the week before with Owens and Neville. And Owens this time would get the win. But
I didn't pay attention to everything, but yes, I remember some of that.
But then Ambrose attacks and he puts Owens through the announce table, elbow like off the barricade through the announce table.
Oh, yes,
I mean, okay, I guess it was what it was.
Starting to become a monster.
Well, Owens wasn't that much of a monster after that.
Yeah, and we got Lesnar tonight, unless he decides to tackle Owens.
If they're really gonna have Owens like, not main event, but like be at WrestleMania with facing Lesnar, then
I'm going for Kevin.
then I hope I hope for their sake they do a better job because I don't see him ready for Lesnar right now after what I saw on Raw with Ambrose kicking his butt.
Unless they book him better.
He beat Justin on his first night.
Compared to what they did with Lesnar and Goldberg, then things should turn out fine.
I didn't see this match. I just wrote it down for whatever reason. Apparently Titus O'Neil defeated Stardust.
That was the shortest match ever. It wasn't short, but it was. I like how Titus. He's underrated. Even the WWE poll, like who's the most underrated superstar? Titus O'Neil. He has like mad talent.
Yeah, I'll admit he does have a lot of talent, and
who does?
Titus O'Neil. He really feels he's definitely a guy that really should stand out and really feel like a big star. But
I guess his time will come because he's been there for what 2012, 4 years now.
Yeah, it's been a while for him.
And like Darren Young, I haven't seen him. I only see him backstage now. So hopefully they do something good for him because he deserves at least one title.
Yeah, I mean, they did give the tag titles.
Team, but come on, like singles. Nobody's looking for tag team titles.
Two things. Oh,
well. Then we get Becky Lynch.
Randomness.
No,
not time for that. We're getting through Raw because I just want to get through this.
I know it's not
Becky
that entertaining.
Versus Charlotte, and okay. I'm a vet. I'm a vet right now.
All right, vet. The old Jadis will vet.
So this is a vent.
The main event.
The vent segment of Jadis. Okay, I am very upset that the way they're using Ric Flair. I think I said this last week or whatever.
Woo!
That they're using Ric Flair to be. Okay, now they have this new one, the dirtiest player in the game. I understand. I probably saw it. I guess whatever. But like him running down to his daughter's side every 2 seconds and all that. Like Charlotte said, I don't want to be in my father's shadow. But you're doing every single move he does.
She's doing the woo every time.
Every time she does one move, she'll do a slap. She'll do anything.
The figure four is
exactly.
She does the figure eight, but it's still the figure four.
Exactly.
It's just her like bending.
Exactly, trying to act athletic. Like
Shawn Michaels just remembered something. If people are starting to be like, oh, she's like the next version of Ric Flair. Oh yeah, now you got to split off and become something different.
But now they just have Flair by her side every match.
Exactly, and that's what I would if Flair was by her side every match. I would actually be excited to see Stone Cold Steve Austin's podcast. But now we see him every single week. I don't want to see him on Stone Cold Steve Austin's podcast anymore. And like the match, I thought they would put on a great match. Unless I'm getting confused with the SmackDown match. One of the matches were great, but the ending, of course, Becky knowing that Ric Flair's gonna grab the leg, they make it too obvious. He rolls her up, and I'm like, Becky, you have to roll over. Becky rolls over. Barely, Charlotte's shoulders are barely down. Literally, I saw her do this and put her arm right down. 1, 2, 3. I'm like, okay. Knowing it, seeing Charlotte's face, I'm like, she's
turning heel. And that's exactly what happened.
She's been heel for the past, like, what?
Well, I mean, but of course, in WWE style, they do when we know that they're already heel.
Like
they're just like, oh no, they're forgetting that. We're just gonna build up towards the heel turn. It's like you already turn him heel. There's no build up.
Like with Paige, like when Paige before she turned heel, we saw how every time Team Bad would do something to them, she would just get aggravated and get extremely mad. We saw it on Twitter. She's gonna turn heel. When's she gonna turn heel? She turned heel. So
who turned heel?
With Charlotte.
We already know that already. That Charlotte already turned heel, but they're trying to do something different.
It's just the problem is like I hate when WWE does this. It's like you already established a heel turn or a face turn, but yet we act like it never happened. They think we act like it never happened.
Yeah.
And they're just like, oh, we're gonna build up towards it. When you already had the heel turn or the face turn.
So it was supposed to be a friendly match. Like no, and I feel like Charlotte's heel turn was bland. What did she do? Kick her in the head? No, her spears get me aggravated. All she does is wrap her arm around her waist. She doesn't spear them. I feel like somebody posted on Twitter. It was like they compare Charlotte's heel turn to Naomi's heel turn. Now Naomi's heel turn, I saw it coming because I was so upset.
Naomi's heel turn, I actually didn't see coming. I didn't think they were going to turn her heel ever. But, ever.
No.
But they did. I didn't see that coming, but I definitely saw Charlotte's heel turn coming.
See, I think it was too early for Naomi's heel turn because she was partnered with Paige for the past 2 weeks. They were trying to build a friendship against the Bellas. I guess they're going to have a pay-per-view match, but that never happened. Because it was a last minute thing. I mean, I don't think you watch it, but they show how they're like, Naomi's going to turn heel, and then she's just like, it was a last minute. And I feel like her heel was more better because she took Paige outside the ring. She brought her into the barricade. She slapped her. She talked to the crowd. She was like aggressive with the crowd and everything. Sure, all she did is spear her. Then does nothing. She just like puts my arm up for victory and. But it looks like Ric Flair's trying to take the title away from her. If you guys didn't see
Terrible.
that.
Is Charlotte really? Is Flair really trying to steal the spotlight and be like, I'm the Divas champion?
No.
Just imagine that.
And I was just like, okay then. I was so confused. And
At least,
bad Diva segment. So
then we get Ryback versus Big Show. I think it was a rematch from that week before.
Without the interruptions this time.
Yeah.
Well, no, but except the Wyatts interfered in this match and ended in a no contest.
No, wait, we did talk about this, I think. Or
no, we didn't.
Okay. Feels like we did, Bill, right then.
Oh, you probably think about Miss TV. Was that on SmackDown or Raw?
That was the Raw, I think, before this one.
No, I'm talking about Miss TV with the Royal Rumble one. We didn't talk about that.
Oh, I don't think we did. But
it's probably on Smack. It was really funny. Archie did his
skit.
Archie was funny. You know how he did the come out with the opposite.
I'm in the Money in the Bank.
And then Ziggler technically turned heel. Just technically.
What do you mean? He's always been heel.
Ziggler.
Oh! I thought you said Miz. Sorry. Yeah.
He technically turned heel.
Did Ziggler?
Well, basically after I think they had a big 6-man match after. It was a great match. And then Ziggler super kicked R-Truth and took Goldust out of the ring, and he was like, "Sorry, it's one man for itself." I don't think it was a heel turn. It was just showing them. Nobody's really booing him. It was just like, "It's one man for yourself. Sorry." And everything, so.
Yeah, but Ryback versus Big Show. It ended in no contest because the Wyatts just randomly attacked them.
Randomly.
Well, I mean, I guess just saying
no, it's
just
randomly.
I know it is, but but I guess they were trying to have the Wyatts say that they're going to be involved in the Rumble, and that's no surprise. They're going to be in there, no
who's
doubt
not
about
be
it.
in the Rumble?
Yeah,
who's
Diva
not? Actually goes in. I don't know what Diva is dominant enough to go in there. Not gonna put Sasha Banks in there. Not gonna put Nikki Bella in there. Not gonna put Brie in there.
If it's an all-guy Royal Rumble, they're not gonna put a woman in there. I mean, they've done it with China and Beth Phoenix.
Yeah, and Karma.
But when are we gonna see that these days? They're not gonna put any other diva in
Well,
there.
they're not gonna actually have a brawl. What they're gonna do? They're gonna come in. They're gonna eliminate the most unimportant person in the ring, and then they'll probably. I don't think they actually brawl with somebody. They'll probably like do one move on them, and everybody just take her, or they just simply remove her from the ring. Like with Karma, she eliminated Michael Cole. Then she eliminated
Michael Cole.
Hunico and Michael Cole was in there, and then they.
You mean
2012, and then Ziggler eliminated her, but he never hit her. He just like picked her up and eliminated her.
Yeah.
They might let Team Bad I feel bad for the people that got replaced by girls or just like. Hopefully Heath Slater's in there.
Oh, speaking of Slater, he beat Ziggler on Raw last week.
His stupid new team.
The
Jobber Squad.
It's a job.
2.0.
Yep, Jobber Squad 2.0. Al Snow would definitely be proud.
Why? Because he was a jobber.
I wonder if Al Snow was even like hired by WWE backstage, like as an agent, and like helping them do this, be like a Jobber Squad 2.0. Just shows you that Ziggler's career is now going downhill because he's now losing to Heath Slater.
Which saddens me because I still like Dolph Ziggler, even though I feel like they need to change his character because he was heel for a good amount of time. Then he was face a good amount of time. He got screwed over by Lana.
Yeah, no, the best is when he was a heel. But
yeah,
then
I think, like I said, I want to be in WWE. I want to be a heel because it's easier for people to hate you. That's my opinion. It's easy for somebody to hate you. I want people to hate my guts.
Nowadays it's hard for people to even hate a WWE wrestler because they don't do anything that heelish.
Oh, trust me, I would just.
I know you'd go all out. Yeah, and then we get a segment with the New Day. They were giving a New Year's toast. They were doing a little countdown of their own until Chris Jericho interrupted the countdown.
I'm not so surprised. Like, we see Chris Jericho once in a blue moon. We just saw him. He was heel, and then he comes back and he's face. Like, that, you need a different legend to turn back to when you need. Not that you need help, but a different legend to turn back to when you want to surprise the crowd. Like, Ric Flair's not doing a trick. Chris Jericho definitely didn't do the trick with me. Get somebody new.
Yeah, well, Jericho's now a babyface. He was making fun of the New Day in this segment. It was just classic Jericho all around.
I think he made fun of the business a bit as well.
And then he announced that he'll be in the Royal Rumble match.
Oh yeah, also no surprise whenever Chris Jericho comes back, I don't pop for that anymore. At least not much.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't like really going crazy when I saw Jericho. I was just like, hey, it's Jericho. Whatever. Like I used to be like super popped when I see Jericho. Now it's just like, it's Jericho. Okay.
Jericho 2 guy.
It's like, I mean, okay, I'm not that excited anymore. Yeah, you're here. I mean, we've seen you return like so many times. It's like, okay.
Miami is undefeated in Supercard.
I'm sorry, I love Jericho, but it's just getting bland now. It's just getting. I'm sorry. I hate to like blast Jericho like that, but
I don't care, Jericho. I hate you. I hope you're watching.
Wow.
Shola, a rock and roller. No.
Then it went right into a 6-man tag. New Day taking on Kalisto and the Dudleys, and the New Day would come out with the win.
Bang.
This is all right, I guess. Nothing really.
When Naomi retweeted my tweet. 9/14/14.
What does that mean?
The date.
The date that Naomi retweeted my tweet and laughed at me with 3 emojis.
Wait, the date of what?
That Naomi retweeted my tweet.
And
liked it.
And then finally the main event, the world title match between Sheamus and Reigns. And yeah. It wasn't all, that good, but you have Reigns come out on top with the win, which we pretty much knew what was going to happen. There was no way in hell they were going to have Sheamus win that championship again.
No chance.
I feel like at the Royal Rumble he's not going to win. And
then we have that announcement.
Bombshell of an announcement.
Where the WWE World title is going to be defended in the Royal Rumble match.
92.
What stupid. I think this is the best move they could have done this year.
The best. We haven't had this idea since 92, 24 years ago.
I know, but it's still something
The
we
first
haven't.
to retain
It's
it?
still something that hasn't really been done in years.
Except the title was vacant at 92. This
yeah,
the
but
title.
at least this is a first now. Like the not really a first that the WWE title's being defended at a Royal Rumble match because obviously 92 it happened, but like the first time that a guy who's the current WWE champion is going to be in the Rumble match and is defending it in it.
Yeah, that's a first. It's a first, but it's also a second.
Yeah, it's a first second type of thing,
Yeah.
but it's actually good. This is actually great.
Yeah, just don't have Roman Reigns win, or else he'll kind of be a waste. So you might as well have someone else get.
Yeah, and it's and now he's actually got obstacles. Now he's actually got something to prove, and now he's actually like he actually has people in his way because it's 29 people, and it's actually a challenge for him. Instead
Yeah.
of just going one-on-one with somebody, now he's got to face 29 other guys.
I know,
Yeah.
but it's like I want him to win, but I don't want him to win because I don't want him to win 2 days in a row.
I don't think he's winning 2 Rumbles in a row.
Plus, as said by Heelbook, even though Mormons is more than likely, gonna lose. I think he's gonna lose, but yeah, he'll be eliminating mid Carter after mid Carter. Hopefully, not like what happened last year with Big Show and Kane.
Well,
Brian's making grand.
Well, Big Show, for God's sakes, he's gonna be in there, but I highly doubt he's just gonna be eliminating guy after guy like he did with Kane last year. Hell, I don't even know if Kane's gonna be in the Rumble this year. That I'm not even sure. That I'm not even sure about.
Didn't he return like last week or 2 weeks ago?
Oh, I don't even know.
Last time I saw him was
it
probably
on the,
Survivor Series or the night.
No,
after
the
Survivor Series.
last time I saw him, it was Survivor Series with him and
It might have
Taker.
been the USA SmackDown thing. Sting, Hall of Fame. Good job.
Oh yeah, that announcement.
I was walking home from school and I see breaking news: Sting has been inducted, the first inductee to Hall of Fame. I'm like, oh, so no WrestleMania.
No, I think he'll wrestle at WrestleMania, even with him being inducted. So yeah, I just found this out.
Taker.
Really,
No.
I just found this out. I think like a couple hours ago of Sting being inducted in the Hall of Fame. Well, any other thoughts about that?
About what?
Sting being the first inductee this year in the Hall of Fame.
Can't wait to hear your speech. Probably make some Ric Flair jokes and face the Undertaker. Maybe even
And
mention
hopefully
it.
Taker will also be in the Hall of Fame with him this year.
No.
Texas. That's the reason.
And I think 32 is Taker's retirement match. So
Pretty much. But then again, Taker
Yeah,
might.
you said that last year, didn't you?
what? Oh, what? That 31 was going to be his retirement match.
Yeah.
No.
Can you imagine? It's like, all right, 32 is going to be my retirement match. Oh, you know what? 33, one more match. But yeah, congrats to Sting. I can't wait for that for his speech, definitely. And yeah, that's kind of it for for Raw in general. I mean, you had NXT, but they did the best of 2015 part 2.
They didn't do. Oh, really? Why? They just don't.
Well, this Wednesday, I think it'll be the first official episode.
Mm-hmm.